Welcome back to Dreams in the Fog. If your thoughts are already loosening, you're exactly where you need to be. Tonight we leave cold stone behind and descend into a place shaped by fire, by labour and by desire. This is Stonefang Tunnel. Take a slow breath in and feel the warmth rise, then let it fade. Stonefang does not greet visitors, it swallows them. The tunnel opens like a wound in the earth, its walls blackened by soot and time. Long ago this place rang with life, with hammer strikes, with shrouded warnings, with laughter echoing through the stone. The miners of Stonefang believed the earth was generous. They believed it would always give. The archstone remembers the first sparks that flew here, and the excitement that followed. Fire, after all, feels like promise before it becomes hunger. The figures that wander the tunnels now move slowly, their eyes dim, their tools still clutched in hand. Pickaxes scrape stone, not because they must, but because they always have. These miners were not warriors, they were workers, craftsmen, people who carved a living from the bones of the world. The fog did not come for them with swords, it came with exhaustion. There is a quiet tragedy in labour that never ends. If your breathing slows here, let it. There is no rush. Every wall in Stonefang is stained with heat. Forges still glow faintly, as though refusing to cool. Weapons were born here, not for glory, but for necessity. Stonefang armed kingdoms, and in doing so, armed its own destruction. The deeper the miners dug, the hotter the tunnels became, and still they continued. Some hungers are never satisfied. Among the forges, a lone figure once bartered for scraps of soul and metal. He asked little, he offered less, but even here trade persisted. The archstone remembers this not as greed, but habit, the inability to imagine a life without exchange, even at the world's end. When everything else collapses, routine remains. It is strangely comforting. As the tunnel descends, the air grows heavier. Stone shifts. Heat presses in. There is a sense that something waits below. Something old. Something angered by being disturbed. The miners felt it first as tremors beneath their feet, then as heat in their lungs, then as fear. Not all discoveries wish to be found. Eventually, the sounds of hammer and flame fade. What remains is a low rumble, like a heartbeat buried deep in the earth. Stonefang does not scream, it breathes. If sleep begins to claim you here, this is fitting. This place was built on exhaustion. As you rise back toward the nexus in your thoughts, let the warmth soften into calm. The fires of Stonefang will continue to burn. The miners will continue to dig. The earth will continue to remember. But you may rest. Thank you for walking the fog with me. I'll meet you beyond the veil.